Well, hi everyone, Shaun Humphries here. Welcome to All Things Retirement. Well, in this installment, we're going to talk about withholding tax rates. You know, when you're working full-time, even if you're self-employed, you might have a payroll company looking after outsourced deductions for you, or your accountant gives you guidance on it. But as you transition into retirement, more and more you'll be making decisions about your remittances to CRA off your various sources of income. So it might be Canada Pension Plan, Old Age Security, pension income from work, RIF payments, LIF payments, annuity payments. So where do you go to get a basic idea of the overall tax that you need to be remitting on a regular basis? So I've got a couple of quick examples to show you in this particular video. So I think you'll find it helpful if you're now faced with the decision about how much tax should I have withheld at source on my various types of income. Now, if you're new to our channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you're not missing future content. We're posting content on various aspects of retirement and overall wealth planning on a regular basis. And if you like this video, click like. Okay, let's take a look at the two ideas for calculating your overall tax remittances. One is a very simple calculator that I'll show you, and the other is a more detailed planning forecast. So here's a very quick way of calculating the tax that you should be remitting on a regular basis from your various sources of income. So this is from the website ey.com, and this is the personal tax calculator that they have. So I'll include this particular link URL in the show notes for this video so you can get to this calculator very easily. Now we're under personal tax calculator. Now I'm going to go to 2023. So they've built in the 2023 tax rates into this calculator, and I've put in $75,000 of taxable income in this calculator. So we hit calculate, and if we go further down, what's nice is it gives you a calculation for all the different jurisdictions in Canada. And if I go down to where I reside, which is Manitoba, you can see that the overall tax bill on $75,000 is $17,861. The after-tax income is $57,139, and the effective tax rate is 23.82%, or basically 24%. That's actually a good place to start. So when you're looking at your monthly remittances for CPP or Old Age Security, your overall effective or average rate is almost 24%. So if you use the 24% on that source of income, it's going to be pretty close to what your required remittances are going to be. So that's a very simple way of doing the calculation if you're wondering how much you should remit on a monthly or quarterly basis through the year. Now, this particular calculator doesn't take into account issues around specific deductions, charitable contributions, income splitting if you have a partner, corporate income, or income that might be more tax effective like capital gains income or dividend income distribution. So it's a very basic calculator. But if most of your income is basic income from government benefits, a pension plan, and from a RIF account as an example, it's probably going to be pretty close. Like I said, it's not going to take into account the nuances of income splitting and various tax deductions, political contributions, charitable contributions, that kind of thing. But it's a great place to start. Now let's take a look at a more detailed calculator, and let's go to that right now. So I just showed you a very simplified calculator. So now what you're seeing is the back end to one of our financial modeling softwares. So when we work with our own clients, we're taking into account every conceivable piece of information when we're doing the tax and cash flow planning. And by the way, if you're interested in getting your own complimentary retirement income planning forecast, go to the show notes for the video, and it'll take you to a link to our website, our homepage, where you can find out how you can get a complimentary forecast and second opinion. So be sure to visit that part of the website if that's something that you're interested in. So let's take a look at this spreadsheet here. You can see that we've got taxable income listed here as $42,000. That's the overall roll-up of the income. They've got Canada Pension Plan, Old Age Security. We had room for consulting income and previous employer income, which right now is not relevant for this client. Total tax bill, you can see over here withdrawals from a RIF account and withdrawal from a TFSA account. If we keep scrolling through here, you can see the effective tax rates. You can see that the marginal tax rate is 27.75%, and the effective rate is 14.58%. So we're able to drill down to the effective rate. Now let me show you another part of this calculator. Let's look at taxable income. So again, all other income, essentially that's their government benefits. And then if they had interest income, foreign dividend income, Canadian dividends, and capital gains, that would be part of this calculation for the client. So in the very basic calculator that I showed you before with Ernst & Young, it doesn't give you that level of detail, but this program will. It shows you what the registered account withdrawals were, $20,596 from RSPs, and whether there's any income from a corporate account. And then it gives you the total income for that calculator. So this is a very handy way of giving a client a very precise tax calculation on what withholdings they should be holding back in their situation. So again, if you're interested in getting a more precise calculation for tax withholdings and a second opinion about your retirement income planning, just click the link in the show notes to our homepage where you can find out how you can get a complimentary forecast. Again, if you don't want to miss future content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, click like. You take care. All the best in your retirement income planning and overall wealth planning journey.